Hello and welcome to another tutorial about Motion Studio. My name is designdevil. I'm from Germany, so be patient with me, my English is not the best. What I want to talk about today is mechanical rigging with Motion Studio. So mechanical rigging, rigging mechanical objects like robot arms or anything else is quite easy with Motion Studio. So let's start with a scene where we have two metal plates or so, and we want to rotate this piece along these axes here. So how can we do that? First, let's open Motion Studio. So we have two pieces here, one blue and one is the red. Okay, we go to the top view and create a new skeleton. We move this joint here into the center where our axis should be. The other one we leave here. We create a new bone and leave it here. So now let's attach the two pieces onto the bones, and this is quite easy. You can do that in two ways. One way is attach the object and after that skinning it, so that Motion Studio knows how much influence has the bone over the object. But in this case it's a mechanical object. That means we have, or the bone has 100% influence over the object. And Motion Studio allows us to connect or attach the object directly to the bone. And we can achieve this that we grab the object here with the left mouse button, drag it to the bone and drop it, and the other one too. So we have attached the red piece to bone 1 and the blue one to the other bone. So what we have now is, if we go to the animate tab, that we can move the plate quite easy. It goes a little bit better if we nail the bone here, set, and the other one too maybe, and now we can move that. We have one little problem, and this is we can also move in this direction, and this is not so good. And that's the good side from Motion Studio and also the bad side. We have no restrictions over the joints, we have no limitations. So what can we do? We can add a few more bones. Let's choose this joint here and add another bone. We go to the top view and drag this bone to this point here. Go back to this joint here. In the front view, the top view, I have a little problem to select the joints. That's the reason that I go back to the 3D view. So again, in the top view, create a new bone, drag it down to this side, and now we connect this joint. We found this under the joint tab. We connect this joint with this joint to do To do that, we select this joint, press the connect button, and select the joint we want to connect to. Again, select, press connect, and attach it to this joint, and we get two new bones here in between. So let's go back to the animate tab and see what we have. Oh, before we do that, let us nail this bone and this bone here, and also we want to nail this one and this one here. I don't know if you know it, we can nail a joint directly. Show it in wireframe, it's better to see. If I have selected this joint, under the joint tab I can press nailed, and the joint is nailed. So go back to animate tab, now grab the joint and move it up and down, and now if I try to move it to the side, it's not possible. I can only move it along this one axis. So far so good, but what if we want to move or rotate the complete object here? Well, it's also possible. Back to the setup page, and let us create a new skeleton. We using here the puppet stick system. This should be our parent skeleton. I call it parent, and now select the skeleton here, but with the right mouse button drag it down to the bone from the parent skeleton and drop it. Okay. Also we nail this joint here from the parent. Go back to the animate tab, and now we can choose the joint from our object here, move it up and down, and independently we can choose this bone here and can move and rotate the complete mech system. Important to know is, if you do that in this way, choose in TrueSpace the object coordinate system, so you get the correct cage around your joint to move it. If you have here selected world coordinate system, then you get a few problems to move the object correctly. It's better in object mode.